Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And there you go. Everyone's brought their coffee and tea and whatever they want to drink. Yes. Yes. Morning, Laurie. Morning, Sandra. Or good evening, sorry. So how everyone doing? Welcome. Ow, ow, hot, hot, ow. Yes. It's going to be an interesting one this morning. Oh, good morning, Eric. Just bear with me a sec. I'm still doing some bits and bobs here. So, yes, very peaceful. Yes. Yes. And by the way, guys, go and show Eric some love when you get a chance. I don't blame me for the camera. Yeah, for some reason it's not picking up. Anyway, so everyone hear me okay? Can you hear me? Test 1 2 1 2. Test testicles 1 2 3. Morning, Kathy. Good morning. Can I just make sure that you can hear me, guys? Yep, good. Hi, Sandra. Good morning. Yeah, so I had a good reading yesterday. That was very interesting. Some of it was on the nail. Obviously I'm not going to give a lot away, but yeah, it was someone brought up some interesting comment. Thank you very much. I know there's going to be a little bit of lag delay. I've set the slow mo to 10 seconds. I hope everyone's going to be happy with that. It was a good reading last night. It is actually quite a lot of fun when sitting with Squid and Veteran Nation and everyone else. It is good fun. It is. It helps the mind. And Moosey, she hit a couple of nails on the head last night. Yeah, I can recall, my sister many years ago, going back and recalling the family history that went back all the way back to the 10th century. I mean, it took about a year and a half to actually get from the 12th to the 10th. So that's how deep the research went, and all of us were involved in it. So my family history goes back 1,024 years. Go figure. Yeah. So how is everyone this morning? I hope everyone's got their coffee and their tea. It's going to be a nice chilled out morning this morning, and we're going to have a little chat. So, Laurie, how are you? And remember, folks, give us a thumbs up. Don't remember. By the way, I want to ask, what's this about notifications? Like, so does that mean you have to click the bell to get notifications, or do you get notifications when someone just goes live, and you just see, oh, he's live, let's go, or what happens there? Good morning. Can't sleep, so up. Oh, Star. Good morning, my dear. Early, it's 5:16. I'm here. Go and get yourself a brew. Go and get yourself a sandwich or toast, and just relax. We'll just have a chat today. We're not going to talk about the negativity. Oh, you got a notification. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Well, I can give you. Oh, wait a minute. You hit the ball and make it black when you. Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. What was I going to say? I need to figure out how to. Oh God, there's a lot I need to figure out, but I need to figure out how to. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah. Yeah, we had a good laugh last night. We had a very good laugh last night. Yeah. I'm a hundred and what was it? 163. Yeah, I'm 163 away. God, that's so scary how quick I've grown. Thanks to you lot. I really appreciate that. But yeah, wow. Wow, that's just insane. But let's help the other guys as well. It's only fair. Yeah, yes, yeah. We need to go and support Eric. Eric's. I'll put your link in again. Yeah, Navy vet. He's a squib. People go. Why do you call a Navy squib and not squids? And I said because that's the way I say it. But anyway, yes. So a jolly good morning. It is coming up to 10:20 here in the UK with cloudy, possible rain at some point. We got people from Canada. We got people from Australia. Good day. What's your favourite colour, blue? Yeah. So it's nice to see you here. So yeah. It is. It is. It is. I mean, this is where people seem to forget. With all this drama going on and with all this negativity going on, people forget that. Just by a click of a keyboard, you're talking to someone on the other side of the planet, which is. I mean, for me, I think it's people. People need to remember that. What the internet is capable of, and I'm happy to announce that. And this is a message to Super Dave. If you want to play the victim and you want to attack people and accuse people of things, I just want to let you know that train track near your house is very, very interesting. I would like to ask you about the noise. Do you actually hear the train go past, or? But anyway, I did some digging yesterday, just to give you guys a little bit of an update. I did some digging. I can now confirm that I've got all the information on the two fleas, all the information on Super Dave. And no, I'm not going to use it in a negative way. And no, I'm not going to put it out there. But I did some more digging on Bubbles. And also my CI contacted me early hours this morning and gave me some further details that confirmed that what I already had. So I can tell you right now that, and this is legally, by the way, that all I'm saying is play nice. Wake up in the morning, have your breakfast, do your exercises, and just play nice. Stop playing the victim. Stop attacking people. Stop sitting on your platform, lying through your teeth day in, day out for multiple hours. Yes, last night, God, that was 6.5 hours. Oh, wait a minute. If you find out about me, you will find a super interesting history of my family, and great uncle was kind of famous. Cousin was really car driver. Teehee. I only do research on people who are negative. And to be honest with you, it was refreshing to hear Moosey's recall of like stuff about me. I know you are, Star. I know, but it was really interesting. Some of the information she was saying last night, and I found it extremely interesting. I mean, there was a couple of things that she hit the nail on. I'm not going to say what, but Freeman, hi, good morning. Good morning from occupied America. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. From occupied America. Come on, dude. You sound like you're non-American living in America. That's funny. Anyway, no, uh, yeah. So it was interesting. It reminded me of a couple of things that the ponginology. Why do you need access to that? You don't want to come across here, mate. If you think you got it bad over there, trust me, it's no, it's not good over here. If I had the choice between living here or living in the States in the middle of nowhere with like 10 acres, and I had every single fucking weapon system that I was legally allowed to have, I would be living in America right now. That I assure you of. Yeah, yeah. So, but the thing is, it's just that it is as it is. Oh, Red Dawn. That's called Red Dawn Star. There's actually a newer version out, but I think the older version was much better. Australia, yeah. Was it me who mentioned it that like everyone lived on the outskirts instead of the center in a center? Do you know the real estate in the center of Australia? God, that must be. Can you imagine the peace and quiet? Yeah, the Patrick Swayze one was the 1980s version. I think it was late 80s or early 90s. Now, Red Dawn, that was a good film. It was really good. I mean, it took them a lot. It took them a lot to get that done. With the paratroopers and everything. And I think they used, yeah, that cost them a lot of money as well. That's why I don't do that. That's why I don't do that, Eric. I mean, we like basically we spent about nearly 18 years doing research on my family, and every single male, including I think one of the women in my family history, were warriors. We were all warriors. Yeah. So, but anyway, so yeah, going back to the so has anyone noticed something? Anyone noticed about anything about this whole saga, which I call the Otter what do they call it? The Ottergate 2024. Has anyone noticed anything besides me not talking about it that much? Anyone? Oh, let me have some coffee. Coffee. Yes, coffee. Someone's gone quiet. Lisa, good morning, Lisa. How are you, my dear? Well, besides some of the haters seeing the light, um, it's mellowed a bit due to the slow courts. No, it's mellowed out because a lot of people have been called out, and a lot of people have been put out as well. Um, I mean, I know that, like I said, a lot. I've put up a lot about Slug, but I have to commend Slug. I have to commend him. I'm still a bit surprised that I am commending him, but I have to commend him because he, you know, um, the information he put out there. He went above and beyond, and he put himself in the firing line. And the fact that he also apologized in front of everyone, and had the ability to sit there and listen, and was willing to take the constructive criticism. Yeah, I know, Lisa, I know. At some point, something's going to go pop, and everything will go back into place. Yes, yeah, we can, Freeman. We definitely can have a lot of yeah. But the thing is, you at the same time you have to commend people, and you have to show your support to people who have who are willing to what you call it, um, who are willing to, how can I put it, to see their faults and go from there. But the biggest issue was it brought attention onto a certain individual, Super Dave. And we're going to have a little chat about Super Dave and about his conviction. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that just slip? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. I'm sorry. Oops. Oopsie. Oops, oops. Oopsie, oops. And one more time. Oops. Did I accidentally on purpose say that? Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. I should be ashamed of myself. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, Star. I'm a type of person. I will give everyone the benefit of doubt. Right? If you come in here and you attack people, right? I've got Eric to deal with that, or I've got Heather, or I've got one of the other ones to deal with that. And if it gets to a point, I will just go to your I'll just go to your YouTube, copy your link, and then I'll put it into the hidden band. So basically, you'll never, but banning someone or banning someone is the last resort. I don't want to do that. I think everyone has the right to say what they would like, as long as it's constructive and it doesn't involve the PDF files, or it doesn't involve racial or discriminated stuff. Other than that, everything's fair game, because if you commit the crime, then you should pay the consequences. Simple. Wayne, hi, good morning. I think, I think that calling him a PDF file, it's that's entirely up to them to deal with, and to I do believe that there was some comment about communication between them two, and that's entirely up to them. That's none of our business. That what happens between them two and what is discussed is entirely up to them. Everyone who's said something has to answer themselves. We can't answer for them. However, what we can do is hold people accountable. That's what I'm here for, is to hold people accountable. Right? And I'm a type of person. I will hold you accountable if I need to. And I'll give you an example. Like, yes, in 2015, Super Dave, if you're listening to this, does that remind you of something? Charges pending? I mean, I can give you the booking number if you want. I can give you every single thing you need. And you actually looked a little bit healthier then, actually, funny enough. Yeah, you let yourself go, fella. You looked very healthy in them days. It was only 9 years ago. Look at you now. Yeah. So you want to play a game, sunshine? Let's play a game. And also, Mr. Stark, I find it quite interesting that your bar membership was out of date until the 4th of this month. So how the hell are you able to practice law if your bar membership was out of date? Questions, and questions. Yes. You would think, wouldn't you, that like if there was something to be questioned, people would question it. But I didn't hear certain individuals bring that up, did they? And then there's people spreading the rumor that Bubbles is now going to sue the fleas. Oh, I mean, I start. I mean, if I was the plaintiff, or if I was what the hell's his lawyer or part of his legal team, and I'd be hearing and seeing about all this, the first question I would be doing and putting to would be to the bar. And again, what is going on here? Where do we legally stand on this, and this? Because let's be honest, right? I'm not the type of person to stir the shit. Well, I am right now, but that's by and by. Well, I'm not stirring the shit. I'm just pointing out a couple of facts. Now, it's good not to go on about it. It's good not to talk about it, because one thing I've noticed is that over the last few weeks, because of a lot of stuff that's being said and a lot of stuff that's being outed, right? Certain people have gone quiet. Okay. Like Bubbles, for example. Bubbles has gone quiet. He's no longer he doesn't turn up on their platform as much as he used to. Now you'd think, well, why is that? Have they fallen out? Didn't they get what they did he get what he wanted, or didn't they get what they wanted? Maybe, okay, maybe Bubbles has actually listened to some advice that, like I've been mentioning, and like other people have been mentioning about, hey, how about you wind your neck in, stop acting like an unprofessional twit on an online, and actually do your job properly. Considering that he's not the main lawyer, here's another problem. Who is the main lawyer? Is it Stark? Because if it's Stark, he wasn't able to practice in Florida until the 4th of this month. And I did a check. I did some research, and I asked someone in the States quite early hours in the morning. And the thing is, when you renew your membership, right? Wait a minute. What am I going to do after seeing some short videos? I think reels on Facebook. Are you going to pull the angry rhino gag on Skipper? I don't even know what you're on about, mate. But if I have to seek revenge on Skipper, then so be it. Because I know that he will take it. Because the thing is, what you have to understand, a lot of people don't understand. So when we sort of like have these type of like gags at each other, right? It's all about fun. We don't take it personally. Like him pressing the buttons every time I was talking, or TC talking over me. It's all about fun, right? But anyway, so what was I saying? So yeah, so it'll be very interesting to find out where the legal standpoint is if you're ice cream cone on a bald head. Oh shit! Yeah. No. I don't go that far. Wait a minute. Those comments against a streamer YouTuber was a never step foot too far. They are just a bubbling bucket of evil, molten toxicity mixed with envy ends in turning on. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. One thing you'll notice is that Megan Fox is Megan Fox. She does what she wants. Umbrella Guy, they do what they want. DOI guy, he does what he wants. Skipper does what he wants. I do what I want. As long as it's factual and as long as it's true, hi Simon. And at the end of the day, have you noticed that none of us are attacking each other? None of us are talking about each other unless it's in a constructive and positive way. Because at the end of the day, we just bring you the facts and the truth and the news. Well, they do. I just bring you the facts and that. And it's like day and night. And at the end of the day, I know there's a lot of hate going towards. There's a lot of hate towards Jeremy and George and the other people who are associated to them, and I find it a little bit unfair, because at the end of the day, every individual person should be held accountable for their actions, not for the actions of someone else. Look at this John Sherman, or John German, right? He oh God, what's it called? He's the type of person who I don't know, did a deal and basically got ripped off by the person who, I don't know if he got ripped off or I can't. I mean, I'm not going to comment too much on it because I'm not fairly sure exactly what happened. But what I find quite interesting is that John went to a auction. He bought something, and the auctioneer must have ripped him off or something like that. Now, and then he blamed Jeremy for it. Now, what I can't understand is, like, years after all this happened, he then brings all this shit up. Now, why didn't he do it on the day? Why didn't he address it then and there? Why did he wait until all this died? Is because the thing is, he saw a money train. He saw the ability to probably jump on this trail, on the coattail, and tried to make something. And what I found quite interesting, I've got the proof for it, is that the last person who he accepted onto his friends list was Shara Michelle, or Shard, or whatever she's called. Now, this is going back a few, probably over a month or so back. This is when I was dealing with Doug Hembry, aka Paul Hembry. You see, the thing is, these people make silly mistakes, and it stands out like a house on fire. Now, I am not a vindictive person. Once I've dealt with one person, that's it. I move on. Yeah. Hi, Max Lab. Good morning. The biggest issue you need to look at, here's the issues that you need to look at. The first one is that you've got an unprofessional, unethical lawyer who is apparently representing a defendant who has caused nothing but negativity and God knows what else. I mean, and broken a TRO, then accusing other people of the same thing. And I find it quite strange. If people actually went back in history and looked at videos, or got the videos from the police recordings and watched the situation that happened with that first RV, and then the second RV, it was nearly the same. The only difference was one belonged to two rug addicts, or and the other one belonged to a 78-year-old. And then they wanted to drag that 78-year-old veteran through the dirt. They didn't do that for long, did they? They didn't spend long on doing that. They mentioned it probably once. And then they found us. They found Skipper, they found me, and they found other people, rats, the people who were not scared to go toe to toe with these people. Yeah, it was stolen, but watch the video. Max, listen, watch the video. It's not about if it was stolen or not. It's about the fact of, like, you need to watch the video, the way people behaved. Right? If Lynette didn't have the money, okay, how much are earpods in America? How much does it? These are Apple earpods. How much do they cost in America? Let's look at this in a theoretical sense. How much do you, right? Let's keep the chat down to, let's just keep the chat, slow the chat down, all right? Right. Someone write in, do some research, and tell me how much earpods cost now and how much they would have cost. So you're looking, let's not guess. Let's get the actual price. Let's do one. This is part of what I do. Right. Let's look at the fact. Apple earpods cost how much today? How much do they cost today? Can anyone answer that? Anyone research? Anyone checking? Once they, no idea. How much? Well, let's have a look. Right, so a set of Apple earpods costs $130. Okay. Right, please hold. Please hold. Right. Okay. Just bear with me a sec. 1 second. Let me see if I can find a picture, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Okay, so how much do you think the earpods cost that she had in her ears? Because that there is an Apple earpod. Okay, and apparently she's got no money. All right, these are the things that people miss. These are the things that people miss. All right, is the fact that you have to look at the bigger picture. All right, you have to look at the bigger picture. Like the thing is, you people go, oh, she's got she's got this phone, she's got that, she's got this. All right. Yeah, knockoffs are about $30, but I doubt very much that she would use knockoffs, because I tell you one thing now, if you had a look at the phones and the iPads and everything that she used in it, if you have a look at the deposition, right, look at the phone that was one of the most upgraded phones that you can get. That one, right? Something else about John Cook. Right, when you investigate, when you do your digging, okay, you look for the stuff that stands out. Okay, right. Do you remember that people said that John Cook, let me ask you a question. John Cook, left-handed or right-handed? Yeah, Sandra, it could be free. It could be free. Is he right-handed? Okay. Is that why he's got his pistol in his right pocket? And I can tell you right now, that is a revolver in his pocket there. That's not a wallet. It's nothing else. That's a revolver. Because I watched the video over a dozen times in slow motion, everything. That there is a revolver in his pocket. And also, if you have a look at the bot, if you have a look here, right, he's got a leg splint on. Okay, but as you can tell, he's walking upright. If you actually watch this video, you'll notice how he's walking with that leg splint. Not like the two fleas are saying that he was, he couldn't bend over or anything else. It's absolute bollocks, right? Absolute bollocks. And then there's something else. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that. Bring that picture. Let's bring the other picture back up. All right, let's talk about something else. Okay. Let's talk about the let's talk about something else. If you watch this video from when the police came and picked up that stolen trailer, there's a couple of things that a lot of people didn't see and didn't. I mean, people miss it or people don't want to watch it, right? But this is what you do when you research. Okay, you research. So you've got a child, right, on the property. Okay, and around this time there wasn't that much. I mean, I don't know what was being said, but Jerry brought this up about Jesus Christ, about 2 years ago or a year ago, something like that. Here's another picture. Okay. All right. First of all, where's the American flag decorations on that vehicle? Okay. That's another thing you need to look into. The cost of all that. Right. But there's one thing I haven't brought your attention to. If you ever look at this video and then have a look at the other video when they went to get Lloyd's RV. They're not cheap, exactly, Star, right? But if you have a look at the RV, right? Something I'm going to pull up. Okay, you see that there, right? That there is when, right at the beginning, that was the first RV. Now you tell me the difference between the first one and this one. That's the wrong one. So you got that one. And as you saw, that picture there, I actually redacted everybody, right? That was a redaction of, that's how you're supposed to redact. But anyway, okay, so you look at that picture there, and then look at that one. What's the difference? Let me show you again. Look at that picture. Sorry, say that, Alan. Say that again, mate. Yeah. And by the way, Alan, you know when you leave messages on the videos, mate, try to put a gap in between because it was hard to read the other one the other night. But all good, buddy. All good. So why has she or her lawyer outed this person for having a signed photo on her phone before it's being seen on the internet? Mainly because the Ohio court case reported was by sound only, not picture. I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't understand what you mean, mate. But anyway, but if you look at that picture there, all right, just to point out, and you look at that picture there, that trailer hasn't fucking moved once. That trailer hasn't moved. There's still shit all over the bloody place. There's stuff all over the place. But look at this shed here. Look at there. You see the canopies there? You see there? There's your trailer. Okay. Now, here's the thing. And I mean no disrespect. Okay. You've got a $70,000 or $60,000 vehicle there. Okay. You've got a place that looks worse than fucking Beirut. Right. And I've been to countries where places looked even cleaner than this. But that trailer hasn't moved 1 inch. Right. The buildings, okay, these are fairly new. These are fairly new. Now, this one here, right? This is before this is around the time they were this is from the video when they were retrieving his RV. Now I want you to look. There's one arrow there, but I've deliberately only put one arrow down. Tell me how many trip hazards you can see there, or how many hazards you can see. What can you see in that picture there? Now, may I just point out these pictures were screenshotted from a video. All right. Right. There are so many hazards there. Now, let's look at this in a perspective. Right, this is not us accusing or anything. Let's analyze this. Okay, let's analyze this crime scene, shall we? Right, first of all, you've got electrical cables going across, right? Electrical cables, if they get frayed or anything else, right, you've got a possibility of electrocution. Then you've got breeze blocks with a carpet on top, a trip hazard. Then you've got other stuff laying around, also a trip hazard. You've got stuff, heavy stuff laying on top, right? Say, for example, this cooker here, right? This here, okay? Now, there's a lot of stuff that's probably been placed there because they're removing it, but look at all this here. Look at all this here. But look at here, the cable, right? This cable, if I'm not, I don't know if it's true. I mean, this is just speculation, but I think this cable is the one that goes to the stereo that that they've set up to to have a little bit of a fun with Tube Town. Now, but what do you see in the background, ladies and gentlemen? What do you see here? What do you see here? What's this? What's that there? That brown and silver. What do you see there? And by the way, I hope everyone's got a coffee. Yeah, I'm Star. I get that. I do get that. Hi, good morning, Lemon. Right, so here's a question. Here's my question to you guys. Or here's my question. If the two fleas, and all these people cared so fucking much about this woman and about the condition that place in, why has it taken until now to actually turn around and go, hey, yeah, let's go and help them clean up that place? Why does that place look the way it does? Why is that place still in the condition it was a year or probably longer ago between the two RVs being one that was stolen, one that was retrieved? Okay, why is that place in the same condition that it was? Why? That's question one. Question two, if they've got a building, okay, that is safe, it is big enough, why didn't they just get stuff and put everything in that big building there and use that as their accommodation? It's safe, it's dry, you can actually build stuff in there and warm it up. I can't figure out how she can dump trailer twice in the rate system. Don't think she's on for that. Well, this is another thing. I mean, with the utmost respect, Billy from hell. By the way, how's it going down there? I mean, I've got an injunction. I can't go down there. So, anyway, regardless about the zoning and about the rules and the laws and stuff like that, this is what I can't understand. If you've got a building like that, okay, and you have the abilities to, you can't tell me that they didn't put plumbing in or anything else. Why is she not in there? Why doesn't she get someone who knows a bit of carpentry and build like a little home or a couple of rooms or some sort of like facility inside there, right? And live in that building. It is safe for the environment. It could be warmer. It could be easily warmed up as long as it's insulated. And you could actually build something in there. It's temporarily, so at the end of the day, you can temporarily live in there, right? Oh, is it? Inside is just studs and... Oh, okay, right. Still, no excuse. No excuse. Right, but anyway, so... And there you go. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I could show you more. But what's the point? Because we all know what the score is. If I really, really, really wanted to fucking let rip, and I really, really wanted to really, really fucking get shit out there, right? I've got a list of Lynette's. I mean, a fucking list full of variations of her name, or variations of the 7 surnames that she's had. right? I mean, there are so many, but 99.1%, most of the names start with Lynette. And on a driver license, it says Lynette. So let's keep to the fucking legal facts, okay? Her legal name is not Michelle, it is Lynette. So that's fact one. But what you're seeing here is just a fucking hazard. But anyway, it just fucking and that there, having that vehicle there, okay, even on hire purchase, right? How much is she paying per month? And she's still got that vehicle. That vehicle there is around $60,000. And they said, yeah, they still had money. So you're telling me you had all that money, but you, instead of actually building a home or building something safe and dry and hygienic and everything else, you decided to get a $60,000 fucking dollar car. Yeah, you absolute buffoons. All right, and that there hasn't moved. That hasn't moved once, not once. And look at all the hazards around. And then she says, "Oh, my child is she's got child this and child that." Right, look at the place. Look, that's the trailer. That there is the trailer. That hasn't moved. That has not moved from its spot. All right, there you go. There it is again. Hasn't moved one bit. Still in the same spot. There you go again. Same spot. Oh my God. How many pictures? There you go. Right. So you tell me. She pays $700, right, a month. $700. Whoops. So that's $8,400 a year. Right? $8,400 a year. Okay. So you take $8,400 a year. She makes $1,500. Let's just round it up to $1,500 a month. Okay. Times 12. Right. She makes $18,000 a year from the SSI and the child benefit she gets. Right. You minus that leaves her with $9,600 a year. A year. Not a month, a year. So where is she getting the money? Right? Where is she getting the money to pay all her bills for the internet, for fuel, for phone bills, and everything else? Where's all that coming from? Oh yeah, yeah. And the thing is, like, even though that's been mentioned multiple times about the GPS on a vehicle, here's the thing: they can remotely connect to that, and if that vehicle's been in for service or it's been in for work, and they've connected to the ECM, right? Because there's a little connection. You get a little a diagnostic tool, right? And if anyone is connected a diagnostic tool to that vehicle and it's on a system, it will have a downloaded. It would have a downloaded file of the GPS, and that GPS will cover everything. There's a way to erase everything on your GPS, but I'm not going to tell you that. All right, so that's there you go. I mean, the thing is, why are these people sitting on their platforms flapping their gums? They've had all this time. They said they've been following it from the get-go. Why did no one of these idiots decide to go, do you know what? Let's go down there and fucking help her. Let's go down there and clean that place up. And now suddenly they want to do that? Now they want to do that? Why do they want to do that now? Why didn't they do it before? Anyone want to answer that question? Here's like, anyone with common sense will know exactly what's going on here. And I'm not going to insult people's intelligence. I'm not like that. I'm not going to do that. But anyone with any type of common sense will know exactly what's going on. Exactly what's going on. You know, and what gets me is that the child protection services are as much use as a fight in a spacesuit. You know, all these governmental bodies are enabling this type of behavior. Wait a minute, what am I missing? They will not go down there, maybe in hazmat suits. They are all talk to action. Yeah, exactly. Now, say for example, if I lived in the States, hypothetically speaking, if I lived in the States and Travis or Jeremy said, "Hey, look, I need help for this, this, and this, and this," and I had the ability, or I had the knowledge of actually, you know, I do have knowledge about electrical cables, you know, electrics, electronics, computers, stuff like that. Right? I'd go, yeah, I'm on my way, and I'd book into a motel somewhere close, you know, and I'd go down there every morning, be there all day, and then leave in the evening. I would work on a job until I've completed it, and I'd make sure it works. But what I can't understand, they've got that property, they've got everything, but no one's gone down there. So why suddenly now? All this time. And then you've got Lisa, you hit the nail on the head there. And then you got this muppet, a professional lawyer. I could be standing right in front of him. Could be standing right in front of him, and I'd say exactly what I have been saying. He is an absolute idiot. He is an unprofessional, unethical, self-egotistical, narcissistic, yoga witch book reading idiot. And he's abused this situation, and he's probably, even if she had a chance in hell or winning at least one thing, she's lost that chance now. And the fact, and also someone brought up a good point actually. Don't they need the building permission, or don't they need some sort of permission to put up a fence like that? Or was it just me? I mean, let's be honest. Oh, people have been there. People have gone past it. Now, and the thing is, here's another question. Here's another question that people seem to forget as well. Everyone is talking about spawn sim found out, no permit needed for. All right, okay. Cheers, Max. All right. So here's another thing. Metadata triangulated works on GPS and on phone next to yeah. You'd be very surprised what you can find from stuff. Here's another thing. Now everyone is oh god, the two fleas are going on about this and that, and you know, we know that Tube Town is not, that's got no one living there, right? That's fine. But here's my question: what about the people who live next door to her? Live next door to that property. Has anyone ever thought of like asking them about their opinion, about their thoughts? I mean, morning DC. I doubt very much they want to comment, but the fact of the matter is that people are forgetting the neighbors. Now, we all know that there's neighbors. We definitely know that. Right? We definitely know that. I mean, we got the Huxley sisters at least. I think Gail lives on somewhere near close by as well. But I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, Yeah. All right, Alan, you take care, buddy. You have a good one. Now, what about like? If you think about it, the Hudson could the Hudson sisters legally, you know, do something about that? Could they press charges legally, or? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Russ, he's gone. He's disappeared off the face of the earth, hasn't he? But he still drives around like a fucking PDF. Yeah, he's a weirdo. That's for sure. But anyway, we digress. Let's talk about one individual who uses a medical condition to get sympathy in that. Yeah, David, or also known as Super Dave, or also known as Mil Brooks, or whatever you want to call himself. I call him Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, at first I thought you were somewhat decent creator, but you've really turned out just to be a complete muppet. You just become a complete hater. You like to threaten people. You like to you like to do IP checks on people, because you think you're clever. And by the way, actually admitting that on live stream, right? You've admitted to a criminal act, just so you know. And if the government or the FBI or the cyber crime division actually cared 1 ounce, they'll be knocking on your door. And then, like the charges against you in 2015 that unfortunately were dropped because the witness or the other side didn't turn up. All right, this time you've actually admitted to committing a legal act. But like I said, they're not going to waste their energy, their money, their time on people like you because they've got more important things to deal with. But the fact that people can make mistakes and people like me can hold you to account of your actions. You see, you don't like that. And then when people like me hold you accountable for your actions, you go on a hate campaign. But the thing is, people like me don't really give a crap about your hate campaign. I actually laugh at it. Now, Joe, you may have a good point there. The fact of the matter is that, like, here's the thing: if it's been proven that she did say 3 of those signs, okay, we're looking at what is it, 6 signs or something like that, or 3 signs, so 3, 2. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if he had an involvement in that. And it's very easy to verify that, is that you find the paperwork that he's written on or that he signed, and you hand that over to the actual handwriting expert, not the not the wannabe handwriting expert. All right. Nah, yeah, they do think I think they do. I mean, it's very easy to. All you have to do is go find archived paperwork from them two, and then all you have to do is hand it to the handwriting expert, because the handwriting expert, he or she, will then just take that handwriting and they will analyze it. They're not going to be biased about it. They're going to be unbiased. They're going to look at that handwriting stuff and they're going to go, yep, here you go. And then I like the fact that the two fleas suddenly became experts in handwriting. Anyone notice that? But has anyone noticed that slowly but surely the wind in their sails is disappearing? Now, I don't mean no hate towards anybody. I'm just pointing out the facts that your lies and your deception will be spoken of, and we will put you on the spot. You will be put under that spotlight, because truth, facts, and honesty are very important, and integrity is definitely part of the parcel. But one thing I have noticed is that their best, their what do they call it, BBF or BFF, Bruce, doesn't go on their platform as much. I wonder why. Because the thing is, the amount of times they've made mistakes and they've flapped their gums, and Bruce has sat there and he's probably gone, oh God. And in a way, I feel sorry for him, because he sat there and he basically got onto a train wreck. Instead of getting off it, he got on it. What an idiot. And Bruce, and if you are listening, this is from me to you. You are an absolute clown, an idiot. I'm not going to put you down as a father. I'm not going to put you down of anything to do and related to family or anything. I'm not like that. But you, as a man and as a lawyer, you're an idiot and a clown. There you go. All right. And here's a word of advice to everyone who thinks they want to go on hating on Squid. Right. Stop picking on her. She has nothing to do with it, but you're dragging her into this, and it's not going to happen. Leave her alone. Right? If you want to pick on someone, pick on me, or pick on Veteran, or pick on someone your own size. Pick on someone who wants to have that fight with you, not physical but verbal. Right? Because you will lose hands down. But stop picking on innocent people. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's your MO. You like picking on innocent people because you like the reaction. Yes, I keep on forgetting about that. Oh, yes, Lisa, there's definitely a lot. Oh, there's definitely a lot of paper trail. There's definitely a lot of paper trail. There's been a lot of things said over the last few weeks that I've always taken with a pinch of salt, because, like I said, I go by actions. If someone gets served, if I see it, good. If someone is arrested, good. As long as I see it, I work off facts. And if I really, really wanted to, I could put everything out on every single person I have mentioned, everything, from the moment they were employed all the way until now. And that includes Gabe, Lisa, Tori, Robbie, Shara, Bruce, Shark, or Stark, whatever you want to call him. Super Dave. Slug. Well, I've locked his away now. His is gone. His is locked away now. And the funny thing is, Bearded Fisherman. Yeah, I've got you as well, fella. I've got you as well. You think you're clever. Fuba. Yeah, you too. A lot of you. You see, just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm not fucking doing something. But yeah, stop dragging innocent people into your bullshittery. All right, let's see what the courts say. I mean, 4 motions, 4 rejections. You're doing quite well, actually. What do you think, guys? Do you think they're doing quite well? 4 motions, 4 rejections. That should be sending a signal a signal or two. If it was me and I was in court and the opposition has put 4 motions in, making some really weird remarks within those motions, and then suddenly those motions get dismissed by the judge. Good luck. Hi, Jen. Hi, Ozzy. How you doing? Yeah, so good luck on that court case, because I tell you one thing, it's by the sounds of it, that judge is not going to be happy when that court case starts. And I think he's going to put down the rules instantly the minute it kicks off, the minute he walks in and he sits down and everyone else sits down, he's going to go, counsel, approach the bench. All right. And yeah, I think that conversation is going to be, that's where I would love to be a fly on the wall when that conversation kicks off. When you've got both counsels standing next to the judge and the microphone's off and he's telling them, yeah, I would love to be a fly sitting there going, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sidebar. Yeah, it'll be more. Oh, yeah, it won't be a sidebar, that's for sure. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that's going to be absolutely phenomenal. That's going to be phenomenal. That sidebar is going to be. Anyways, everyone got their coffee, their tea, or their beer, especially down in Australia. Is everyone comfortable? Is everyone happy? Does anyone need anything? Do you need popcorn, a pillow, or a blanket? Is everyone good? Good. Right. By the way, if you haven't hit that that like button, fucking hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Because it's Paul, Jeremy, all yeah. Warning, all Jeremy has said he wouldn't go forward without. No, of course he wouldn't. Look, Jeremy is not someone who fell off a banana boat and then decided to go, oh, I know how to swim now. Right? He is a very intelligent guy. If he would just spout off stuff, right, he would just be destroying his own case. He gets legal advice. You can tell he gets legal advice because he's very articulate what he says. And at first, like, my opinion about Jeremy was like, oh, he's very outish, boyish, and a bit of a gobshite and all that. But that's his characteristic, and he's even admitted, like, when he's on camera, he's the one person, but when he's not on camera, he's a complete different person. And other people have said that that's exactly what he's like, and I understand that. I do understand that because I've got connections of people who work in the film industry, and when they're on camera or in front of the camera, they're one type, So I get that. I understand that. But people see Jeremy and they see like for some people they see Jeremy as a dollar sign, right? And I've rewatched quite a lot of videos of Jeremy, and I'll be honest with you. At first, I just thought he was a bit smug and a bit egotistical and everything else. He still a little bit is, but he's a human being, and he's got a way of, like, especially when he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and you richly emphasize 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and he gets too close to the camera, which is also a little bit scary. But anyway, but the fact of the matter is, everything he has said and everything he has shown is factual. It's proof. It's not this fucking like bullshit that you hear on from Bubbles or from the two fleas, right? Or from other people. It's actual factual. I mean, he puts up evidence like everyone else. Like if I say something, I've put evidence up. When Veteran Nation puts anything up, he puts I mean, they've tried to drag Veteran Nation through the dirt to try to give him a bad reputation and everything else. But all they have achieved, okay, is to get the wrong attention from people like me and Veteran Nation and from other veterans. That's all they've achieved. And that type of attention you don't want, because normal people will just move on and back up and move on to the next topic. We won't. we will stick on you like flies to shit. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, unless you do what, and this is why I applaud Slug for what he did. He came onto that stream, he apologized, and he spoke, and we gave him that platform to speak. And none of us if you watch it, none of us interrupted him. None of us, well, I interrupted him twice because I wanted to respond to something he said, but none of us put him down. None of us egged him. None of us were aggressive towards it. None of us. Every single person on there, including Megan, were respectful. We communicate to him, and the conversation was fantastic. It was a fantastic communication, right? And he left with a good feeling. Hopefully he left very positive. I hope he had a positive feeling in him when he left, because that's the way it is. But when you attack, right, a veteran, regardless if you like it or not, it's people like us who put our lives on the line, and many have gave that ultimate sacrifice. When people like us put that on the line for you to be able to sit there and do what you do, then you go and attack us. You have no clue what you're doing. You are poking a sleeping bear. And here's a bit of advice I would do. If you're going to attack us, make sure you've got facts. Make sure you've got 100% facts. You've got proof, and you can put it on the screen, and you can go, right, this, and this. Don't attack a charity. Don't attack a veteran. Don't attack us thinking that you're attacking someone who's going to cower, because we're not. Because we've got core values, we've got leadership values, we've got service tests, we've got creeds, all right, and we follow them. I've got Eric, right, who's a Navy vet. He may be older than me, but at the same time, he gives me shit, I'll give him shit back. But the thing is, we can do that. We can go back and forth. Whereas other people go, bloody hell, they're insulting each other. No, we're not. We're having a bit of fun. It's just like me and Skipper. When we do it, we have fun. When TC, well, every single person you've probably seen on either stream, when we're having a little joke or we're having what you call it, when we're having a dig at each other, it's not because we're trying to hurt each other's feelings or we're trying to insult each other. It's basically humor. It's the way we communicate. It's the way we decompress. It's the way we talk to each other. And yes, we've got honor, and that's one of the reasons you've come to know me through Skipper. Now, did I want that attention? No. Do I like it now? Yes, because I've met a lot of nice people. Do I want it in the future? That is not up to me. That is up to you. I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. When all this is done and over with, I'm going to go back to doing what I'm doing. Right? And that's to decompress, play games, act like a complete tit. And I'm going to probably upload it onto here. And if you want to stay watching what I do, then fine. If you don't, fine. No one forces you. But at the end of the day, right, I will never, ever, ever disrespect anyone unless I have got reasons to do so. But the thing is, when you go after a veteran, right, and you accuse that veteran of what she's been accused of, you're going to get the wrong attention, and you don't want to get that wrong attention. You don't want veterans of various different ages, various different arms, maybe Air Force, Navy, Army, Marine, okay, Coast Guard, and not forgetting the Space Force as well, right? But not just from the Americans or from the Americanese, but you're talking about around the world. And I assure you, there are more veterans than there are you. Yeah, sure. If you're 48 and I'm fucking 18, seriously, then your paper round was, I mean, they must have thrown bricks, richly, not bricks. Eric, they must have thrown the trucks at you. Fucking 48, my house. Anyway, fucking come out with that sentence, madam. 48, my ass. Go see what you're gonna done. You're gonna knock me out of sync now. I was being, thoughtful. I was being emotional, and I was being on a speech, and there you go and go and say that you're 48. Really, I learned a lot through my husband and a banter between active and retired. Yeah. Don't give your date of birth out, you psychopath. You got more grey hair than I've got. Do you know what would really be funny if you went live now and we would communicate through our live streams? Can you imagine that? Every single one of us goes live and then we just communicate through our live streams. That would be fucking hilarious. Oh shit. Raccoon and torturous interference is Jeremy's business. Wait a minute. Raccoon, torturous interference, Jeremy's business argument coming. Bruce, 5 motions rejected from Lynette and 4 from Bruce, plus 2 more being looked at, all rejected. Oh, really? Wow. It must be a Navy thing if you've got grey hair that bad. Hey, Eric, let me ask you a question. When you look down, are your hair's grey hair as well, or are they still dark? Has anyone noticed that? Like, you get grey on your head, and then when you go, yeah. Sorry, I don't even know why I just thought of that. Oh my god, that's sick! I can't believe I just thought that. That just popped into my head. Spawn Eric helped me on my paper round. He was a winter round. 1 leg longer than he had. It was all uphill. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a bitch fight in here. Eric versus Lisa. Please take your bets. Just a beard. Yeah. Hey, I think you need to get a mirror and go and check again, Eric. Oh shit, let me drink some of this. Oh god, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the banter hour. This is where everyone starts having a dig at each other. This is brilliant. And by the way, for the record for everyone else, what do you mean today, Max? Oh yeah. Do you know? Oh god, here we go. There we go. Eric starts something off. Hello, morning, Ammo Girl. Good morning, my dear. Welcome. Just be aware that it's about to start. People are starting to insult each other. And we're about to have some really good banter going on here now. Yeah. Wait a minute. It's called the drapes and the rug match or don't. Well, all right then, Aussie. Listen, Aussie, if you're going to come out here and talk about drapes and rags, right? Do your drapes match the rug? Huh? Or do you use a razor? Oh, crap. Oh, shit. That reminds me of someone once said something in camp once. Someone turned around and says, does the ground floor match the top floor? No, it doesn't. Oh, why is that? Because I shave it off every month. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Right. Have a guess what, guys? Have a guess what time it is. Have a guess what time it is. Even though we've totally gone off topic. Even though I wanted to finish the topic off about Super Day, but we can do that later. Have a guess what time it is. Come on, let's see who's first. You can get it. Let's see who's first. Come on. I've heard nothing grows in the shade. Oh, shit. Hey, Eric. Did you hear that? It doesn't grow in the shade, mate. 6:30 a.m. Right, that means Skipper's still having his beauty sleep. Skipper's having beauty sleep, doo-da, and his hair's muddy, doo-da. Skipper is bold, every time you need a searchlight, hit ahead of me. Don't tell Skipper I sang about his bald head. It's tool time, so check my tool. No, Eric, behave yourself. It's 3:30 a.m. It's Skipper time. He's not fucking awake at 3:30 a.m. Is he? Skipper, are you awake? Skipper, you awake? No, he's not awake. He can't be awake. 3:30. He's still in his what do you call it? He's still dreaming. Dream. Anyway, what was I going to say? So, right. Anyway, like you lots, behave yourselves. I often run my words in the wrong order. I need Sherlock to work my ramblings. I think you need more than Sherlock to fucking read you. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh my God! Stop! Don't need this tune in my head. Oh, pardon me. I have no idea. I'm in the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone, where sight and sound, where things are different. Good evening. You have welcomed and entered the Twilight Zone. Lord Vader. Yes, master. Rise. He is still in his crayon jammies and hey, listen. He's a part-time squid. You are full-time squid. Part-time. But anyway, right. Okay, guys, come on. What is it now? It is. What is it now? Pow! It's question and answer time. So let's go. Think about what you want to ask. Anyone who's on the outside, come and subscribe. Come on in. Come and join us. Come and have a chat. Bring your coffee with you, depending where you are. If you're in America and it's middle of the night, just get yourself a glass of water or something. You need to set up for guests. No. That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to go and spend hours figuring out how to set up so I can bring people on because, like I said, I am not quarks and arses. I'm not going to turn this into a podcast thing. I may at some point, but right now I'm not. So, questions. Come on, people. Let's go. I will give you a couple of minutes to get yourself sorted and think of the questions you want to ask. And I shall wait. And I think I am going to play a game today. I think I'm going to play a game. And if you want, I can. You know what? Because it's Q&A time, let's change something here. No, come on, Eric. You need to do it properly. Come on, everyone else does it, so why can't you do it? Come on, do it properly. I know that in the Navy they only teach you small words, but let's try. Let's try bigger words. Oh God, I'm gonna fucking not live this one down. Come on, you all should know me. You should all know the questions. Come on. Come on. I threw you spawn. The thought of some mad Welsh woman dragging a 10-foot log leg behind her, that's enough to lose your thread. Wait, what? I threw your spawn. I thought of some mad Welsh woman dragging a 10-foot leg behind her. Lisa, sometimes you scare me. Question: what species of English? Yeah. Oh shit! When he fucking said that, I was like, "Oh, shit!" Yeah. At first I thought, at first I was gonna growl, but then I just saw the funny side of that, and I must admit that was fucking hilarious. What species of English are you? Oh shit! Yeah, I'm Welsh. What is your chronological number of times passing around the solar orbit? 5. Yeah, half sheep. No, 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 fucking half sheep. How dare you? Lisa, get out. Fucking go outside, discipline yourself, and then come back in. Go on, hop along. Off you go. Oh God, sorry about that. Can you just imagine? Oh shit! Question: with everything that has been going on with the court case, what has surprised you the most? What surprised me the most is the lack of. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Oh crap! You should be thinking of a question, you guys, you two. Can't be pedigree, Lisa. Behave yourself. Question, Ozzy. That's a bloody good question. Well, I've got a two-point answer on that one. In regards of the first part would be in response of the excuse me of the departments, i.e., like the CPS, the sheriff's department, the the DA, and the courts, that the incompetence of their conduct in regards to this whole thing. This whole thing could have been done and over with fairly on, but they just allowed it to drag on, and also um, the way they deal with victims and everything else. A lot of this stuff could have been dealt with. John would have been still in jail, and he would have got sentenced. There's a lot of things that they could have done differently that would have de-escalated and probably even solved this whole court case. And the child will now be in a more safer environment, a most cleaner environment, and both Lynette and John would be doing time, or they would be, put somewhere where they get the support and help they need and should get. They've got issues and they should get help for that, but the system has basically let everyone down. The second part is, I think, because it's gone on so far, and with the amount of bullshittery that's been going on, I think this judge is actually seeing, he's seeing what's, even if both sides have done wrong, okay, two wrongs don't make a right, and I think this judge is gonna clean this up very quickly. Where people think it's going to get stretched out and it's going to take a while, I do think that it's gonna this is gonna, yeah. I think Lynette, John, and their legal representatives think that they've won, but they haven't. I think they're just treading water, to be honest. Right, you left it. No, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why. Right, question: when are you going to dispense with your internal airbag lungs? What? When I'm going to stop smoking and when I'm going to start taking care of myself? Never. I've earned my smoke. That was the biggest surprise from someone not from America. Thank you. What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, considering that that's another thing. Considering that, like, this is no longer just about Americans in America and court and all that stuff. That this whole thing has now become international, and you've got people from around the world watching what's going on, and there's a lot of people watching this, and a lot of people are going, yeah, whatever's going on here, this is wrong. I already have. Jesus Christ. Same spawn. Cigs are like medicines for me. They help me. Well, yeah, for me, it's just a bad habit. I could have stopped a long time ago, but it's just anyway. Listen, don't tell me what I can do and what I can't do. It's my life. Don't like it? Fuck off. Pardon? What? No. I'm gonna get a pipe at some point. I'm gonna sit here like Sherlock Holmes, going, "Yes, Mr. Watson." Okay. Any more questions besides the silly ones from Eric, which we're going to ignore because he's just trying to press my buttons again. Damn you, madam. Yeah, but yeah, this whole thing has gone international, so that's another thing that's going to come back to bite the fleas and everyone who've been attacking Jeremy and people. It's gonna come back to bite them in the ass. The only reason like the fleas are getting so much attention is because there's a lot of people who, for some unknown reason, have taken a dislike to what the hell, and at the end of the day, all he's doing is protecting him and his loved ones. So I smoke 6-2. I just don't forget to breathe when coughing. Passed out, lost seriously. Yeah. Morning, Mr. Spawny. Fucking Spawny. Horse picker, don't you start. Don't you fucking start. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. Fucking call me Spawny again. I'll fucking haunt you. What was I going to say? Yeah. So, any more questions? Are we going to turn into the national health system now? And we're going to start talking about how to help people stop smoking, or what the fuck's going on here? People, everyone smokes or vapes or rolls and smokes and stuff. I smoke tailor-mades and and I also have roll-ups. But the thing is, what you have to understand, like if you have pneumonia, it damages the lungs and sometimes it can cause you to cough. And that happened to me many years ago. I caught pneumonia and it's affected my lungs. That's why I have to use anyway. That's bye. All salute the Rear Admiral as he inspects tools. Eric, go to your room. I've been 2 weeks without. Yeah, good for you. Good for you. Keep going, mate. Keep going. The country and higher ups are so exposed in the reach of high. Jeremy and his family and friends were seriously targeted. Now, here's the thing that you're funny you say that, Joe. Here's the thing that concerns me. If, say, for example, like we know that the Meeks have people in the government, wherever. Now, here's what concerns me. If the CPS, the courts, and everything else are deliberately not doing what they're supposed to because a dislike or because of the publicity that Jeremy brings to all this, if they are deliberately going out their way to not do their job, then all this needs to be reported to the Supreme Court. This needs to go to Washington. I think is it Washington? No. So this needs to be taken all the way up to the top, because that means, like, if the DA say one thing and then they bring that person down and then they do something completely different, right? And they don't follow. I mean, at the end of the day, a Zoom call, if they can Zoom call other people and do stuff on Zoom, why couldn't they do the interviews on Zoom? You can share screens, you can do stuff on Zoom that you could do in real life. So why wouldn't they able to do that, right? There's a lot of inaccuracies. There's a lot of things that are going on that even I, from the experience of my past and everything else, I can't make heads or tails of it. That a district attorney's office, who are supposed to be unbiased and are supposed to, follow up on their case properly, correctly, just thought it was a joke. And the way they spoke to the people as well. But it's a very delicate thing. You need to approach it with a little bit of common sense and decorum, because by the sounds of it, there's a lot of people who don't know how to do their job, and it looks like that the government or the senator or whoever's responsible for Florida has an extremely large shitfest coming towards him or her or them or they, whatever. Anyway, we digressed. Right, questions. Come on, guys. Time for you to ask questions. Yours. And by the way, I appreciate everyone being here and all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Come on in, put your feet up, relax, drink your coffee or whatever you're drinking, and talk about that. The governor. Lucy, yeah, protect your tools. Right. So here's my question to you guys. Right, let's see if you can give me an honest answer. What do you find attractive? What do you find interesting about my stream, or about me, or about my interaction about all this? So let's see. Let me turn the tables on you. So go ahead, answer that one. My first question. There you go. Okay. Honesty, straight talking, truth, banter, laugh. Yep. My sense of humor. Okay. Wait a minute. What sense of humor? Get the fuck out of my stream. Sorry. I'll take that back. My bad. Sorry. Yep. You know it, brother. Okay. See, this is also good for me to understand how you people, I think reasonable, thought-provoking, military background, banter, factual. Okay. You're real and you crack me up with the voices giving chills on the neck helps. Oh, yeah. Emma, relax. Sit down. Remember, I am everywhere. Yeah, sorry. What was that again? Oh, yeah. It's a bit twisted. It's a bit twisted there, but still funny. Twisted in what way? Explain that. Twisted in what way? Because I don't forget, I need to better myself as well. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. Eric, if I served 30 years in the military, I'm definitely over your age, but not that far. Good morning, Marie. Welcome. And morning, how are you feeling after your reading? I'm feeling okay. It was, like I said, there was a couple of nails hit ahead. It reminded me of my history, my family history. So, yeah, it was good. And by the way, I asked a question for everyone because now it was my turn to ask you guys questions, Marie. So my question is this: what is your interest? What interests you in me? What? Yeah. Well, you are smart and afraid of and afraid of anyone. You're funny and you tell it like it is. Okay, it's been helpful, positive vibes in chat. Yeah, I think that's important. Different perspective. Yeah, I think it's very important that people who come to the chat can interact. Yeah, you're not afraid to call it out. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit, you just said exactly the same. Yeah, yeah. Give everyone a laugh just to fill in the kitchen. Now my cat is eating my snack. Yeah, Smeagol. Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah. So we've figured out that I don't BS about, and I say it as it is. Right. Okay. So here comes my next question. Oh yeah, and I'm a gamer. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've seen a lot of YouTube creators or I don't see a lot of creators or so ask their audience or the people that come to see them in their streams. I don't think they ask that certain questions like that. So there you go. There's my next question. Even though a lot of people haven't answered, amazing voice. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. And then I'll give you my reasons why I decided to excuse me, why I decided to actually go, considering that I was bullied, pushed, forced into streaming and that. Given what I've seen thus far, I believe you deserve a successful channel. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And over the last few weeks, I can't imagine going to troll sites for comfort and entertainment. Well, you can always try and troll me, Lisa. I'll just laugh at you because you're South Welsh. So, oh, crap, I'm in trouble. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I answer. I wanted to follow, support fellow veterans. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I do that as well. You know, I will follow veterans. You know, Rattis gave you a plug, and I was following Skipper and seeing you on there. I liked what I heard and the interaction you had. I hope that your husband doesn't mind that you enjoyed what you. Let me do this properly. I hope that your husband doesn't mind you following a sexy voice. Oh yeah, you know, sitting there alone. Oh yeah. No, I must admit, I struggle putting up with BS. I do. And I prefer people to be themselves. Yeah. Came up on my feed a long time ago when Radius brought you up. I subscribed. Radius? Radius? Who's Radius? Remind me, Joe. Radius. Oh, God, who was it? Radius. Well, I first saw you on Vet Nation. The way you talk things piqued my attention. Oh, yeah. He's good. My hubby has got his own. Oh, really? Rattus. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I appreciate, like, the thing is, I find that, like, I'm slightly different on their streams than I am on my own. On my own, I sort of like let my hair down. On theirs, I do hold back because I'm not the host. I am, I'm a guest. So I do try to hold back. But the thing is, I'm a type of person. I like a heat-seeking missile. If someone says something, and I've got something to add to that, I will go. You, yeah. My partner doesn't mind. He's happy that I have found some people to talk since he's gone at work a lot. That's good. I mean, as long as he knows that you're in safe hands. Oh yeah, richly safe hands. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh God, as I live in bed and watching TV in the UK and gives me someone to chat to and family.com. I really need to build a veteran community on YouTube. Well, in regards, Lisa, what you said, yeah, I try to keep it as comedic as I possibly can because I am a funny person. I can't be serious too long. If I'm serious too long, then I start getting angry, and then I just want to go and destroy something. I prefer comedic. I prefer humor because I think that like we all need to learn to sometimes just laugh at things. Um, Man, a Aussie promoting in English. Paul, shut up. Stop calling me a English species, you fuckers. In my feelings, you're going to go and make me want to drink more coffee now. Yeah, that's the best way to be. My relationship with my wife is 100. I worship the ground she walks on. I can tell you that now. Anyone harms her, they're going to need the army to stop me. But yeah, I try to keep it. I try to keep it loud. I'd love to see another live panel like Mike had when Brett was there. Horse picker. I'll tell you right now. When I was on that panel with him, and we were talking to Brett and the interaction Brett, and Skipper had. That's the typical mentality. That's typical military. Three guys sitting there, and at the end of the day, I was not asking probing questions, but I was, it was about Brett. Brett had every right to sit there and be himself. And because there's a lot of negativity going towards Therese and Brett and everyone else, it was only fair to give him the chance to speak for himself. Because at the end of the day, he's also a veteran. He also worked for a federal department at the post office and he deserves every fucking right to say what he wants to say. He's a human being at the end of the day, and he's also a veteran, and he will always have my support. And that's the thing. I think Jeremy, Megan, and Tug and maybe they're starting to notice that what we're like, and we will protect our own, and we will also protect the people who we believe are, have integrity, are honest. They've got selfless commitment, and those guys, when they helped Lloyd out, that was the catalyst because it showed that they had selfless commitment. And they will always have my undying support from me. That's for sure. Wait a minute. Let me catch up. You got to coping mechanisms are not all about pain. Yeah, I mean, funny enough, I woke up this morning again with my ear kicking off again. But yeah, pain happens. It's just a weakness leaving the body. Spawn Trooper. The only thing he asked me to stop doing is being the fix it person for my family. So maybe he's got a point. Sometimes, Marie, sometimes you have to remember that you can't hold everyone's hand. People make mistakes in life, even if it's family members, and you can't put your problems or your life to one side and help other people's. You need to allow them to make mistakes, and if they don't learn through those mistakes, then it's not your problem, it's theirs. And he's got a point. And I have to unfortunately say, yes, he is right. And it can cause stress between you and your fella. So sometimes just you know Spawny keeps calling me horse picker. Makes me smile. Yeah, no, oh shit, it's hose picker. Fuck! I'm going away. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a coffee. Hose picker, not horse picker. Fucking hose. 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 Right, I'm back. So I walked off whining. I've come back nice and calm now. So it's hose, not horse. I'm sorry, mate. I can't believe I walked away saying that as well. Hose, not horse. Angel Bearers, hello. Hey, Lisa, shut up. Yes, yes. Hi, Lemon. Good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah. Um. Now here's another question I've got for you. Here comes my next question. What was that? Ammo go? What did she say? Ammo goals. I had to. Yeah, I had to look twice as well because I thought it said I'm more girl. Like I am more of a girl. Like yeah, so yeah, I had to look there. Right there you go. There's my next question because obviously, you know, um, I follow quite a few career like Roman Atwood and Matt Carricker and all that stuff, who I think are really funny. Um, and with Ratters putting me out there, and with Skipper, I mean, like I said, I have met a lot of people who I've interacted with off stream, and I've interacted with a lot of you, right? And I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, especially you, like Marie, and other people, unlike Eric and that. Um, so there's my lives. Yeah, I enjoy interactions of lives, but at the end of the day, you do make me. Oh, thank you so much. Lives. This is the only live I watch and feel comfortable chatting on. Oh, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate that. You should cut lemon honey. You know what you should try and do is come to Skippers or Eric's or Squids. And then just choose. We don't harm. We don't bite. Um, this is the only right. Okay. Lives both. Right. Yeah, because what I want to do. I mean, I'm on another platform where I go live, where I stream when I play a game. Um, Uh, I'm already in receipt of monetary thing on there. But I even spoke to my wife the other day and to the two friends I had here, and I said, look, if I get to a point where I'm making monetary income on YouTube, my and I said this to them. I said my goal is anything I make, I want to put back out there. I want to pay it forward because I'm already on another platform where I'm not earning a lot. It's all based on tips or donations or stuff like that. But on YouTube, what I want to do is I want to pay it forward. And the way for me to pay it forward on YouTube, because I got a financial manager that he sets up like PayPal, or he'll set up different things for me, and then basically I add that then to the platform. He then deals with that, and I've already spoken to him, and I said, look, if I do get monetized on YouTube, he said, yeah, I already know what you're going to say. And I went, what is that then? And he went, and I went, exactly, you don't, do you? So I said to him, so what I want to do, I want to pick one or two different charities, especially one for veterans, and then another one for a child hospice or for cancer research or something like that. So that means any monetary gain I make, say, if I have to pay for subscription to be on different platforms and actually sort of get this thing done properly, then obviously some of that will go towards the subscription, but the rest is going to get paid forward. And there will be monthly community uploads where I will post screenshots of where the monitor where everything has gone to. Obviously, it's going to be redacted. The personal information is going to be redacted, but it's going to show where everything's gone to. Because at the end of the day, I think that because I'm at an age where money is not that money is important. Don't get me wrong. I want to get some stuff that I can actually then play a little bit more. But for me, to pay it forward is very important. So that's why I'm asking you these questions, because the thing is, if I can cater to make your life a little bit easier, so when you come on, you can enjoy yourself, then so be it. Skipper is really good about supporting veterans and things like that. Um, I've been asked, are you going to do like a design for like merch and stuff? No, because at the end of the day, it's all the money. Any money that comes in then needs to be paid for the merch. Then I need to make sure that the merch is then and it's too much of an issue. So I keep it simple, stupid, kiss. It all just goes to the charity. So right. Let me catch up with both. Warts and all. I feel sick. I clocked Jeremy's vine in heels, and your fancy seems much more natural. Missed your voice, love. Oh, bless your cotton socks. Well, thank you very much. Oh, I love skippers too. I occasionally comment there too. No, that's good. Had all my teeth pulled, can't bite. Well, you can always gum the shit out of them. Are you on Twitch? Yes, I am. Thanks, Ozzy. The big question is, will Steve remember we both forgot last year? Daughter was a sister at Cancer Research UK, Southampton, years ago. Yeah. Hi, Mama Joe. Hello, sponsor, and everyone. Just got back from having a COVID jab. Mary Walls. I'm not a gamer. Never allowed my game system in my house when my kids were growing up. A great getting a UK veteran perspective on things just of Yankee drama. I have a lot of eye issues, so for me, typing is slow, but chats take me out of my comfort zone, helps to challenge myself. Well, I hope that I am challenging you guys. If you struggle with stuff, don't, never ever think that you're going to be degraded or you're going to be insulted if you make spell mistakes or if you take too long to respond. When you come in, like the same thing goes with Eric and Skipper and Squid, you come in to sit down and relax with us, you are always welcome here. And if someone did come in and they cause trouble, they'd get destroyed by you guys, because trust me, there are people. You're all looking after each other, right? That's one thing I've noticed with you guys. You communicate with each other as well, and that's one thing I do like, and that's one thing I seek to see. I like to see that happen. And give a gamer tag up. Okay, give that gamer tag up, please. No. No. I'm not going to give up my no. I would love to, but I want to keep both separated. I don't want to have them both connected. It's not that I'm not concerned. It's just I don't want them both, connected. And please, don't misunderstand that. So wait a minute. Hey, Aussie. Hey, Jen, can you see this? What about these? What about that? Oof. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're gamers, do you have a Twitch? Well, plug your Twitch then. Get your Twitch link and plug it. Eric, plug your link as well, please. No. What I was just doing in front of the mic, Aussie. I'm sorry. You should know me by now. I'm an idiot. Oh, crap. Oh, Aussie, don't hurt me too hard. Don't hurt me too much. To be nice. Right. What's that? Raging what? Right. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's see if I can find you. Oh, you got 636 followers. Is that you? Angel Perez, is that you? 636 followers? Speak now, forever hold your pieces, or peace, or whatever you want to call it. Why does chat take so long? God damn it. Yes, no, maybe. Last time you play 3 months, 7 months. Well, have you got short? Look, go on your profile. It'll tell you how many you got. There you go. There's Eric's YouTube link, and he's also put in there a fundraiser that he's looking for. Wait, you got 40? Really? Why have I found someone who's got 600? Oh, waging nan. Oh, right. Okay, I'm an idiot. No, I haven't. Why can't I find you then? Oh, wait, 5 more. No, for some reason I can't find you. You'd have to go. You have to go on your go on there, Angel, and just copy. Go to the your profile, and then just click on show a Twitch profile, and then click the link, and then copy it into here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I found you. I found you. God, I'm an idiot. Holy, how many grandchildren? Holy shit, a brick. I found you. I found you. Are you happy for me to post the link for you? Because I'll be more than happy to do so. Yeah. Okay. Right, guys, go and show some love on Twitch. Go and show some love. There you go. Right, where was I? I found you on Veteran Nation discussing what the hells. I follow what the hells, then sub to the Vet Nation and yourself. More lives, please. Okay. Whatever you say, Mama. I'm not going to argue. Don't hurt me. No, you go ahead. And the thing is, Perez, what you need to remember is if you get 50 followers, right, and you stream 12 hours or 8 hours or so, right, and you get above 3, you'll become an affiliate. Yeah, go figure, eh? Yeah, you stream again. So, guys, don't forget Eric. Go and give him some love. Anyone else want to plug their YouTube channel or their Twitch? Feel free to do so. I don't mind you doing it as long as you don't do it too often or too much, or you don't take the piss. So if you want to go and plug your stream or you want to plug your Twitch, then feel free to do so for a small cost, of course, 1.6 million per person. So that's 5 million you owe me, Eric, and about, I'll say like $750,000 you owe me, Angel. Who else have we got? Yeah. God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I wanted to stop streaming about 8 minutes ago, but I think I'll just carry on for a bit. Right. So you want me to carry on doing lives? You want me to get, yeah. But what at the moment, I'm just going to carry on doing lives, and I am going to do some experimenting with some songs soon. I'm going to be putting some tunes up. 1 sixpence. Wait, what? What's that about? Are you trying to talk dirty to me or something, Eric? How do I find a link? Well, basically, when you go to your profile and you click on your profile, right, and you click home, you go to the top in the address bar. It will then give the link that you need, and you just copy that link and then bring it into here, and then boom, dong, then done. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna make myself sound like someone else. I'm gonna be me. Do I take pay in cookies? Cookies. Let me think. Cookies. No. Well, the thing is, there's a lot. Lemon Honey. There's a lot of people out there who are. How can I put this without sounding fucking rude? There's a lot of people out there who struggle to be themselves because of anxieties or not being assertive enough or not having. Now, sometimes my mouth can get me in trouble, right? Because I'll just say it as it is. You've got to be you. Being someone else would be boring. Yeah, exactly. I can be boring if you want me to. I can sit here and talk like this all day. My mama told me. No, um, I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying? Yeah, no, there are people out there who want to be, they want to like, you know, be like everyone else, but they don't have that assertiveness, or they don't have the something stops them. They're shy or introvert or something. And the thing is, for people who are shy or introvert or don't want to, you know, sort of like, you don't have to just be you. If you go live, you don't have to be on camera. When people say, "Oh, get on camera," you don't have to be on camera. Or some people say, "Oh, why don't you talk a lot?" You don't have to talk a lot. Because if you say, for example, you're on Twitch and you're doing, if it's like just chatting or something like that, then that's different. You can chat, but people should accept you for who you are and not for what you are, right? Or because for who you are an individual. You are a person. You know, uh, what you are is just irrelevant. What you are as a human being. You know, it's for who you are. The way you behave, the way you conduct yourself, the way you talk to people. And there's a lot of people out there who put on a persona that sometimes is called for. Like Jeremy, he puts on a persona when he's in front of the camera. When he's off camera, he's a complete different person. There's a reason for that, because he's a exhibitionist. He likes to get people involved. He likes to hype people up because he wants people to be happy. He wants them to enjoy what they're doing. Look at the coin pushing. When Jeremy and George are doing the coin pushing, they're hyping each other up all the time. There's always excitement going on, right? Come to the spawn side. We have cookie. Yes, come to the spawn side. All right. And the thing is, I'm a type of person, you get what you get. I'm not going to put on, you know, I do make, exactly. He's a showman, and in a way, so am I. I like to put on a voice. I like to mess about. I like to talk shit, and that's the way I am. But at the same time, I do draw a line. I do have a line that I don't cross. I'll give you an example. On Twitch one day, when I was live streaming, um, I had someone come in trying to dictate to me and tell me how to stream. And I said, look, it's my stream. Just sit back, enjoy. I appreciate your input, but just carry. And I carried on playing, because when I play a game, I get involved in the game, and I don't pay attention that much to chat. And he did then have a good point, is that I don't interact with people in the chat. And I was like, okay, good point. But again, just chill out, sit back, enjoy the game. So I'm playing the game. And then he started going on and on. I said, listen, and this was a friend of mine. This is someone who helped me succeed, or become successful. Well, not successful, but become, get a lot of followers very quickly, to become an affiliate and everything else. And he destroyed that friendship in that one day, to a point where I banned him out of my stream. I then kicked him off Discord. I kicked him off everything else. I then sent him a message and told him point blank what I thought, what I said, and then I banned him. I blocked him. I don't want negativity anywhere near me. And he ended up going on his own stream, banning me. But what he didn't do is that he went into someone else's stream and then started talking shit. And that's the pettiness that we are witnessing with these people here. That's the pettiness that you are witnessing from the fleas, from all these other idiots. And I'm not into that. I just cut that away from me. And that's not me. What you're getting right now, that's me. When I'm messing about, that's me. When I'm serious, that's me. That's when people need to pay attention. But other than that, I'm not going to change for anybody. And people, if people don't like it, then they know what they can do. Yeah, Angel. That's another thing. The problem is when it comes to stuff like that. When you've got when you join, especially when you join groups like milsim groups or starsim groups or clans online where they all have to play together. Unfortunately, some people like in groups like that, you have to go through training because you it's a team thing, and sometimes you will get asked to do certain things like how to play the game. And the reason you get taught how to play that type of game is because they don't want things to go wrong. They don't want to, because it can spoil the game for everyone else. So people do go through training. And I used to do that myself. I used to put three people through training, like flying aircraft in a game, and people would complain, "Oh, why do we have to do that?" And so, well, because you're responsible for carrying all the troops, all the other players. Oh, right, okay, and it started making sense. But the thing is, when someone becomes dictatorish or when they start to demand shit, that's where you have to go. Well, no, 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 no. It's a game. You're here to have fun. You're not here to dictate. And the amount of times I've told people to go and jog on, they've told me, "Oh, you're going to fly the plane like this. You're going to fly the plane." No, I'm going to fly the plane the way I'm going to fly the plane. Yeah, off you go. Jog off your pot. Walk away in small jerky movements. Goodbye. And a couple of days later, I'm now running the flight wing. So I'm now in charge of the whole detachment. So it just shows you that, like, different mentality, different way of training. You don't you lead by example in real life and on game. Hey, David Green, why does your name ring a bell? Why have I seen your name before? Anyway, so yeah, so if you ever feel anxiety when you're communicating in the live stream, you never have to worry about that here with me or with Eric or with Veteran. I doubt that very much at all. Just be yourself. If I lived in America, I would actually set up like caravan sites where people could in RVs could stay indefinitely, and they just pay a certain amount a month, like their firstborn or something like that. I don't know. You did. Well, at least you're here, David. Do you know what? It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it's been peaceful and fun. Right. And I'm glad that you guys are here. And to you guys sitting out the outside and listening to this, expecting me to talk shit about people, you're late. I did that right at the beginning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spawn, how is it? How is the PTS countdown? What you mean the one do you mean the one close to Bath? I don't know. Go down there and ask them. One thing I have to say about there's a couple of places um, that help people with PTSD. And if you're talking about, oh god, what is that down there? What is that one called down there? Oh, what's the name of it? I know what you're talking about. I know what one you're talking about. Oh, what's it called? Oh man, what's it called? I think it is actually called Camp Bath, isn't it? Is it called Camp Bath? It's not called Camp PTSD Camp. It's called Camp. Oh, wait a minute. Is it called Camp? Wait. I know what one you're talking about, but it says PTSD Camp, but it's not called that. It's called something else. What's it called? What's it called? Come on, Lisa. It's called Bath Camp. It's not called PTSD Camp. It's called Bath Camp, and it's for support. It's basically a camp to support troops who suffer from PTSD. So it's like a farm, sort of like countryside place. I haven't thought of that place for a long time. I can't believe you brought that up. Trying to catch me out, are you? Hey. I know what one you're talking about. It's actually quite a good place, actually. I'm trying to learn 3D scanning. I had to get next door to read manuals. I can't. It's embarrassing. As late wife used to think like. No, I mean, yeah, 3D scanning is also not very easy, but it's a bloody good tool to have. Makes you a lot of money. I forgot who? Marla? Oh, Marla. Yes, and her husband JD. Yeah, I forgot all about her. Bless her cotton socks. Has anyone noticed how quiet she's gone? How very fucking quiet she's become? Marla, the one who had one of the biggest mouths through this whole saga. Oh, don't even get me going on that cow. Jesus, wet. Wow. Talk about knocking me back into my heat-seeking missile attitude. Wow. Marla Hughes, or the Marla May Hughes. Yes, Marla Hughes. The one who thinks she was clever. Spent 3 or 4 comments towards me and then I destroyed her. Yeah. Yeah, Seagull, do you know her? Are you related to her? Are you her? I'm only joking. Oh, 1 second. Oh God, a cold caller. Shit, I should have left the mic on. I should have left the fucking mic on. I just got one of those cold callers, like the ones who go, "Hi, this is like the Indian chap who gives you like, hi, my name is Steve Dungan. I'm calling you from EE." I just see, like as soon as you said that, I went, "Yeah, sorry, fella, you just called a active crime scene. Stay on the phone. We're tracking you right now." And he hung up. Oh shit! I'm too fucking clever. Fucking idiots. Anyway, what was I saying? She kept, yeah, no, but Lisa, yes, I do know about that place. Wait a minute, Lisa, let me catch up on chat because yeah, yeah, they are having a bit of trouble with authorities. Don't like anyone making a difference to homelessness. They do good for it. Yeah, I know, but it's how you approach all the different things. Right, okay, right, oh bloody hell, I need to catch up now. She kept stirring the pot, lick the spoon, shut the bit. Marley is still around. She uses an ALS on Facebook. Did you extend your warranty? I love missing with the oh, do you know what? The best one I ever did, and basically it was really funny. I watched on Facebook years ago. There was this guy, and he basically had this cold call up, and it was in the States. He said that he phoned up a active crime scene, and that like he used to stay on the phone and everything. And I sort of stole that idea, and every time I got called by a cold caller, I would actually use that. And then at one point, I had this little thing, and I recorded the gunshots on it. And basically, while I was on the phone, I'd hold it right up to the phone, and all you hear in the background is gunshots and that. I go, hang on a minute, we're under fire. 1 second, stand by. Then they'll carry on fighting. I'm like, right, okay, my grid references, blah, 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 blah. Right, send reinforcement, like, we need QRF on our location. And I would like, I would fight it all day. And this guy on the other end, he's going, oh, no, I am calling you for, I did, and then hang up, and I go, yeah, I used to, oh, God. Or the best one is like, get the phone, put a pot over it and start hitting the pot. Yeah. But I would love to be able to do a voice here. Thank you for calling Microsoft. Please hold. Your call is being forwarded. You are now caller free. Estimated time of waiting will be 4 hours. Please continue to hold. Your call is important to us. Please remember that phone calls to this number are recorded. Please continue to hold. You are now caller number 2. I wish I could do that fucking voice. Oh, shit. There's a woman on TikTok. She did it. And she does it so fucking well. To a point where she went, to talk to an operator, please press 2. And you hear the phone go, beep. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you just have to make up like, some sort of like name, make up a fake name and a rank. Like, Lieutenant Davenport. Who's speaking, please? Who? Okay, right. You need to stay on the phone right now. You just called a crime scene. No. It's an active crime scene. We've got 2 bodies here. Can you tell me who you are, where you're from, where are you right now? What's your location right now? And what's your name? Excuse me, hello, what's your name? Okay. And what's your phone number? No, I'm asking you what your number is. What's your location? Who do you work for? Who are you? What's your interest in this phone number? Why are you calling this number? You just called a active crime scene. What do you want? Who are you? Just so you know, this call is being traced. And we will have officers at your location within the next 10 minutes. That there will just knock. Yeah. If you do it properly, and you use terminology that only police officers or people will use, stuff like that, trust me, they will put a big red flag next to your number. Do not call this number. It's the police. It's the police. I mean, I used to get phone calls from, oh God, what was it? I used to get phone calls from Pizza Hut used to do like deliveries and all that. And I got so pissed off one day that I got my landline and I got a call and I phoned Domino's up. And it didn't work, but it was funny listening to them arguing with each other. And then one went, oh, this is just a fucking wind-up, and then hung up. And then a couple of years ago, someone actually did it. They had 2 phones. This was in the UK. They had 2 phones, put 2 phones together, and basically Pizza Hut and Popeyes started talking to each other and arguing. Absolute funny as hell. 2 twat waffles. That can only be ratters. I tell scam callers that they have reacted Thompson funeral home. Thompson funeral home. Hello, this is Thompson funeral home. Yes, we do caskets. Yes. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hi. What type of casket would you like for your beloved? Your beloved? Okay. So you're not calling for right? Okay. I think you got the wrong number. This is the Tombstone funeral home. Yeah. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that one day. If I ever get a cold call again, I'm going to do it live. I'm going to record it, and then I'm going to post it every time I get one now. The best one I have ever done, and this is okay. This may be a bit weird, and at the time I was in unarmed combat with my partner, and we were in a certain position, and my phone rang, and I looked at it, and I went, "Oh, it's a cold call." So I answered it, and then one thing led to the other, and she just didn't want to stop. And I'm going, "Help me! I'm being attacked. I've got a slug monster all over me. Help me! Help me!" And this person on the phone was going, "Where do you live? We'll send help." And I went, "How can you send help when you're in Delhi, New India?" And he went, "Yeah, good point. Sorry to call. Bye." And hung up on me, and I was like, "Oh, you fuck." Oh, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. And obviously, she couldn't say fuck all. She had a mouthful that time. Oh God! It just reminded me of that. Oh God! Oh shit! Oh God! That was funny. Oh. I'm getting a phone call on the range when we were on the ranges once doing an LFTT. I was standing there and I was one of the range controllers, like, to make sure that people unload their wet. And my phone rang and we were just sort of like, they were firing, and I took, because I had my earphone, what do you call it, my hands-free on. I answered it and I went, "Hello," and everyone is fucking shooting. They went, "I will call back when you're not busy." And they phoned back about 2 hours later, and they went, "Is everything fine to you? Are you okay? Were you in danger? Are you safe now?" And I went, "What do you want?" And said, "Oh, we're just phoning you up to remind you about that. Your car insurance is about to run out." And I was like, "Oh shit, this is a real insurance company trying to call me." And they wanted to offer me this DNA stuff that I could put on my vehicle. So if my vehicle got stolen, right, they would go with their fucking UV light, their black light, and they could see the fucking DNA stuff. And they really thought I was in a fucking gun battle. Oh shit! Just remembering that fucking creasing me up. It was the fact that when they phoned back, it was a guy, and he said she was so fucking worried about you. She really ended up in tears. That's why I phoned back to make sure you're right. And I went, "Mate, I was on the ranges. I was on the ranges. We were doing a range control thing today." So now they send me a text message now every time, and it's not usual that you get a text message from your insurance company. They usually send a text message now. "Are you free to talk?" "Yes." Right, and they call straight away. Oh shit. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh God. Oh, the fucking these cold call. I know that a lot of them scam old folks out of a lot of money, and these fuckers deserve to rot in hell. But sometimes when you can catch them, I like when you can catch them off guard, and they will stay on the phone. I mean, I had the guy who would stay on the phone for nearly 10 minutes. I went, "Dude, why aren't you hanging up? And he went, because I want to. And I went, look, I'm not interested in your shit, and I'm not going to give you any of my information. And even if I wanted to give you my information, I wouldn't give it to you. And he went, oh, why is it you? Is that big? You're a racist? I said, I'm not racist because I can't be racist because there's only one race. And he went, oh, what's that? I went, the human race. And he went, oh, yeah. And I said, I'm not going to give you my information because at the end of the day, no, sorry. He went, but I went, nope. And yeah, but we will try to get you. We'll try to get you a good deal. I went, mate, you can give me everything for free, and I still would give you my information. Oh, yes, lemon honey. I've had them as well. I find it quite funny. I am Officer Jack Nichols. I am calling you because you have a arrest warrant for fraud. You're being did, and I said, "Oh, really?" He went, "Yes." I said, "Okay. When are you coming to arrest me?" We will, and I went, "Yeah, okay." And then what I'll do, I'll just put the phone down, just lay it down on a table, or just lay it down, and I'll just walk away and just go and do what go for a dump or go make myself a coffee, and I'll watch TV or something like that. And then after about 10, 15 minutes, I'll actually pick it up, and they've hung up because, first of all, here in the UK, just so you're aware, here in the UK, okay, the banks, for example, will send you a text message, and it's a coded text message. Only you will know. All right. Second of all, the Inland Revenue will never call you. The Inland Revenue will never call. That's the IRS, the equivalent of the IRS in the States. Over here in the UK, it's called the Inland Revenue. They will never call you. They will send you a letter. Okay. Who else is there? Like insurance, like Microsoft and all that stuff. They will call you. But again, PayPal and all these scams like PayPal, Amazon, and stuff like that. If you get a call saying it's from Amazon, right? While you've got them on the phone, just go to your Amazon account. Don't do anything. Don't tell them. Go to your Amazon account. Go to your accounts and go orders and look at your orders, right? And they'll go, oh, yeah, you've made an order of this, 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 and this, and this. And you're looking at your orders and you won't see that. You go, okay, thank you, bye. And what you do, you take the information, the time when you got the call, the phone number, all right, and the accent of the individual, and then you go to your Amazon account, contact them, and then send them the information, all right? Because the more the info they get, the more legal they can do. There's not much you can do, but you can sort of stop it. There you go. And never ever use your phone for, use a computer, but don't use your phone. Just saying. Just tell them to come. Yeah. I mean, I'll give you an example. I made an order from Amazon. All right. No lie. I made an order from Amazon. And Amazon, they said, oh, yeah, it's on its way. So I watched it, carrying on watching it. And basically, I'm out in the garage working on stuff. The police will never call you about a warrant. And sometimes they will. They will give you a choice to surrender yourself. Sometimes the police will call you and say, "Look, if we come out and arrest you, then it could go worse. So surrender to the police station, come in. But if there's a warrant out for your arrest, they won't even call you. They'll just turn up. There you go. Anyway, so I look at the delivery, and the delivery's been made. So I go outside, and there's no knock at the door, anything, especially with the instructions. So I go out to the door, nothing there. All right. And basically they sent a picture. And I looked at the picture and I went, hang on a minute, that's on the front of my fucking drive. So I go to the front of my drive and there's nothing there. And I sent them the picture back and ended up speaking to one of them. I said, look, there's the picture. That's the drive. That's the left-hand side of my car. That's open to public. So someone's probably walked past and picked up that box and walked off. Oh, and I said, you know what? Don't bother sending a new one. I just want my money back. And in the end, they had to give me compensation as well. How stupid are you to put Amazon deliveries on the street when it's supposed to be outside your door and they're supposed to ring your door. And he was dumb enough to take a picture. But why did he put it and funny enough, the same driver turned up the next day. And I said to him, did you deliver it yesterday? He went, yeah. So where did you put that box? And he went, over there. And I went, what did it say in the instructions? Oh, put it here. And I said, why did you put it here? So because I didn't know how to get here. Wait, you're standing right in front of me right now. So you knew how to get here. He went, well, yesterday I didn't. I went, just give me the box. Bye-bye. And then you wonder why shit gets nicked off your doorstep. Yeah, well, if you want to change, get yourself one of those secure boxes. So basically, if you got a local Amazon, you just tell them, say, right, the code is that, and that. And then once you get that delivery, once you take that all that stuff out of the box, you change the code on the lock. And you'd be very surprised that a lot of people have taken my advice. They got the big secure thing. They got a lock on it with a code on it. And then basically they turn up, they put the code in, they put the stuff in the box, they close it up. It's on camera. They walk away. You then come back. You then open it up. You take the stuff out. You change the lock, the code on the lock, and then you put the lock back on. And the best thing is, if someone walks up just after you've had the delivery, they've either been watching your property or they've been told by the driver. And there you go. Oh, I've done that. I knew that someone was stealing Amazon stuff off. So I got loads of dog poo, put it in a box, and put a little bit of water, made it a little bit nice and watery. So when they opened it up, the whole thing just collapsed. And yeah, they had a lap full of manure. I don't like thieves. I think people who steal deserve to be fucking, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're coming up to 3 hours. You've got 15 minutes to ask any questions you want. And then we're going to do yeet, and I'm going to be gone. So let's go. Right. Let's not forget to, send some love to Angel Paris. So go on, show us some love there. All right. Also, Nick, if you want to go and drop your link, if anyone wants to drop a link of, their game, their sites or their YouTube or anything, go ahead and do it now. Yeah, wait a minute. The one driver dumped all the packages in one garden, couldn't communicate with him either. Most of the evening was about on Facebook arranging to pick up the parcels. Had to go. Thank you. No, got to go. No, hey, Lemon Honey, you take care of yourself and have a good day. And remember, smile a day keeps the weird people away. Remember that. All right. And everyone is always welcome here. And to anyone who's subscribed, thank you very much. Everyone who's put a thumbs up, thank you again. Oh my God, 32. Thank you. I really appreciate everyone's support and everything you do. So thank you very much, and thank you for coming and joining in. Eric, do you want to put your link in here? Preferably sometime today. Maybe, yeah. Drops link, click. Row, it's broke. Horse picker, fuck's sake. Do you play on, you on Twitch as well? Why in the UK do we have to get stuff from China? I don't know. Ask China why they have to get stuff from Taiwan or from Norway or Sweden. or Germany. Everyone's got some stuff from some country. No, you sure? I'll be more than yeah. Just let me know, mate, and I'll drop you a link. That's not a problem. There you go. There's Eric's link, and Eric, do you want to put your fundraiser in to get yourself that heavy duty scooter? The thing is, because the reason it comes from China is because everything is really dirt cheap there. And also they reverse engineer everything to make everything cheaper. That's why you need to be careful when you buy stuff off Amazon. If you're going to buy stuff, right, make sure it's from the company, not from some weird link. Go to the company and then go that way. And usually they'll have an Amazon list on there, and then you can click on that and it will take you to their Amazon list. I never buy anything. I always go to the company. If I pay that extra couple of quid, I don't mind. Ooh. But anyway, guys, I'm coming to the end. So, yeah, I've heard about Walmart. They wanted to open it over here, and that didn't go well. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I would like to thank you, everybody, right, for coming in and showing your love and being respectful. And remember, those idiots, they don't have long. The court case will start soon, and it'll be the end of their gravy train. And when they're gone, we'll still be here. That's what you need to remember. The good always outlive the bad. And you too, Angel, you too. So everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being who you are. All right. Lots of love, and take care of yourself and get ready for it. 3, 2, 1. Yeet.